What started as a class project ended up being a helpful tool not only for myself but for others. I started the Love Me series as a collection of other people's advice. I would ask them what their favorite animal is, and to respond to the prompt, what is one advice you wish you could tell your younger self? The series has since evolved into specialized topic issues where submitted advices and sought-out advices are collected. For this issue, Love Me, You Are Not Alone, local healthcare professionals were asked for their advice and to talk about why talking about mental health is important.
Mental health is important to talk about for a lot of different reasons. First of all, we need to end the stigma regarding mental health and mental health treatment. Someone just recently talked about their mother being in a mental health facility in the 50s and having electric shock therapy and being treated like an animal. That's one of the reasons why we need to talk about mental health therapy so people aren't scared about going in. We've come a long way since then. We have therapy, we have medication, we do have inpatient treatment as well still. But the more that we talk about it and the more normalized it becomes, the better off the mental health will be for the whole country. I'm a big believer of it's better out than in, whether that's anger, whether that's sadness, whether that's depression and anxiety, whether that's burping or farting, it's always better out than it is stuffed inside. So mental health is extremely important to talk about, whether that's with a therapist or a friend or a psychiatrist, because there's a lot of different ways that we can help.
It's very important that you talk to your family doctor about your mental health, not only for the obvious psychiatric reasons. There is also impacts on your medical health. People who have untreated mental health issues have increased risk of cardiovascular disease and outcomes, increased risk of diabetes and complications, as well as all medical conditions can be affected by your mental health, especially if your behaviors are changed and you don't follow up with your treatment plan, take your medications, or follow through with evaluations underneath. Another great reason to talk to your family doctor about your mental health is that it's one of the most common conditions we treat in our office. It's something that we're very comfortable with treating, so make sure you have that open dialogue. If we're not able to provide the treatment you need in office, we can get you tapped into additional resources like counseling or psychiatric referral. So please talk to your family doctor today.
For this series, I've been working with a writer to help the stories and the illustrations evolve.
My goal for this project was to provide Sydney with a narrative framework for her art. She began by sharing the topic or advice that would be our focus, along with the characters that she planned to feature. And then I developed a scenario and scripted dialogue for her to represent visually. And we really wanted to capture the importance of communication with others, including friends, family, and health professionals when someone is dealing with life's challenges. With a focus on mental health in Volume 3 of Love Me, I wanted to be respectful and truthful in capturing the characters' experiences. It was also vitally important to accurately represent the response of mental health professionals and emphasize the importance of reaching out to the experts for support.
So it was important to work with Sydney and Candy on the script, so we made sure that it was realistic. And that's really important given the fact that we're hoping that people see this comic and feel a little bit more comfortable about maybe group meetings. It's also helpful, to get an idea of what therapy is right now, especially after the pandemic. So it was really important to get it right, and talking to myself and other mental health professionals for that really made it come to life.
This Love Me issue has not only helped me in my personal life, but I've also gotten to see the reactions and the steps that other people are taking thanks to this comic. For me, mental health will always be an important topic in my life. Not only have I personally, but I've had family members and close friends suffer with mental health issues. And unfortunately, I've seen several of them lose their battle. For those who have struggled, or for those who know people who are struggling, I just want you to know, you are not alone. If you would like to participate in this growing community of comics, please go to sydneykit.com and submit your advice today.
One of the most rewarding elements of this experience was the collaboration with Sydney. It was both humbling and exciting to see my words brought to life visually. I was amazed at the way Sydney was able to convey nuance and emotion with her imagery.